So as far as the Patriot movement, and that's what LWN is, we are part of many patriots out there searching for the truth and delivering the news like it should be delivered.
All right. Hello, America. Welcome, World Patriots. We are still here in Missouri, and this is like train wreck number 24. We're having some technical difficulties today, but we do have a plan. And so what I want to encourage everybody today to do is go over to Rumble, which the mods will drop the link in chat, and subscribe to Rumble. So the topics that we're talking about here today is it's just something that YouTube is definitely going to censor us about. So what we're doing is we're just putting this little video out to let you guys know that all the interviews and the stuff that we're going to document here at the summit, we're going to actually push those over to Rumble. So if you guys haven't subscribed to Rumble, please do so. I know Liz, Tracy, and the mods will drop that link in chat, so you guys can grab that. It's a hyperlink right to Rumble, and then you guys can subscribe, and we'll put all that information over there.
And you know, you guys, already so far, we've had some great interviews and be able to meet people. And there's a big one. We won't announce it now, but I cannot wait. I didn't get permission.
Announce it now.
Okay, guess what? We're buds now with the one and only. Go ahead.
Steve Bannon.
There you go. Steve Bannon and Mike met. I met Steve Bannon as well, and he was so sweet. He invited Mike on his Podbean so Mike can talk about Liberty Warrior Nation. So if that isn't a godsend, I don't know what is, you guys.
It's exciting. So he says, I really want to help promote your channel. So when Steve Bannon says that, you say, yes, sir. And there was no argument there. He was a pleasure to meet. Thank you, Steve Bannon, for that. And we've got our eye on a few other people as well.
Yes, we're gonna see who we can get. It's just been a good time, you guys. The energy here, I said earlier, is amazing. It still is. A lot of great patriots, and I'm looking forward to the next day and a half. You know, there's still a lot more to go.
Yep.
So far, so good, though.
Hey, the food's been good.
Oh, that's been really good. Yes,
so
I'm gonna complain.
Food has been good. And matter of fact, I went to grab lunch before everyone else, and they had some brisket in there. It's pretty good. And I was watching Mike up on the big screen, and he says, hey, listen, if you guys are hungry, get up, go get you some food. And you know what he said, Tammy?
What?
He said, the food is nonstop. It's going to be there from 9 a.m. till 9 p.m.
Oh.
Eat all day if you'd like. As soon as he said that, I turn around, I look at the door, and everybody's just filing in there, lining up. And Cammie and I just barely beat the rush. That's for sure. So the food is excellent. The people here are excellent. We've met some very nice patriot folks here, and we're going to start doing some interviews here real quick. And that's why I encourage all of you guys, if you have not subscribed to us on Rumble, that's where we're going to put it all. Yes. Because some of the conversations that we're going to have, of course, the content is going to be way too hot for YouTube and Facebook. And so we just want to encourage all you guys, check us out over there. And if you want to watch the live event, unfortunately, we're not able to stream that at this time. We'll work on it tonight and see if we can't bring that to you tomorrow. But you can catch this event on Frank's Speech, Mike Lindell's TV channel, if you guys want to catch it there. Mm-hmm. Right Side Broadcasting is also putting that out on Rumble as well.
And you know what I found out about Mike? Mike Lindell has a wonderful personality, and the stories that he's telling about the adventures he's been on in the last year and a half are pretty amazing. That the man can still have a smile and a positive, wonderful attitude after all he's been through in the last year and a half or so. It's pretty impressive. So wonderful to be a part of that.
And we also met Brian Glenn from Right Side Broadcasting,
Yes.
and you had a conversation with him.
Yes.
And I know earlier when we did our little video that we didn't have any audio. So why don't you go ahead and tell us how that conversation went?
Well, it went really well. You know, he said it's wonderful that we need more patriot like us to step forward actually and get out of the mainstream stuff and into the patriot movement like this. Whether you get active at home and do things through the school boards or voting, or you become broadcasters or influencers like we are. He said that's what we need more of. He got out of it. He said it was not a mistake and it was a wonderful thing. He doesn't ever get tired of doing this. He does get tired because you can tell him like
A lot of
days.
traveling. A lot of traveling.
Yes.
Brian is all over the country. I think he told you he just came back from Georgia.
Yeah.
We've seen him up there in Alaska. He's been all over this country putting out the truth.
Yeah, he said that he's in hotels more than he is at home. He said, but it's
Says
all-
he drives his rent-a-car more than he drives his own personal.
Yeah, that too. Yep. So he said, but it's all worth it, you guys. And it really is. And, you know, another point that we were talking about was the destruction and of a collapse of family relationships, friends and family. And he thought that was a very important point. Mike and I have talked about that on Liberty Warrior Nation many times, but he was like, you know, that is a good point. So I think he was going to use that point today because, you know, it is more beyond just the politics and the elimination of God. It is also the family destruction. And that's what we want to fix and repair. And we want the country, the world, and the families to be unified again. That's what it's all about.
Absolutely. You know who else I saw here, Tammy? I saw Flashpoint is here, and David from His Glory is also here. So there's a lot of big names out there putting out this truth. And
Yes.
we're just so excited to be part of Frank's speech. Mike Lindell and his entire team couldn't be happier with what's going on here with LWN.
And you know who else we met was a couple of security guys, Mike. I won't name names, but these guys.
They're beasts. They're beasts. Let's just say that the Lindell team does not hold back when it comes to security. I definitely feel safe around here. These guys, if
Yes.
something was to happen, I'm pretty sure they could take care of business and take care of business pretty quick.
And with a smile on their face. And that's the point I was going to make, that they are happy to do this. They're having a good time as well, even though their job is pretty serious. But you know what? They have a sense of humor too. This is not their first rodeo either. So they aren't bored or tired with it at all. It is a movement, and that's what it's all about.
Well, again, if you guys would like to check out our interviews and the material that we're putting out, you're going to have to slide over to Rumble. The mods are dropping the link in chat for you guys. So check us out over there on Rumble. We'll be putting up material throughout the day, throughout the night, clear in till tomorrow. We got one more full day plus a half a day today. So there's going to be a lot to talk about. And we're going to do some really great interviews.
Yes, we're going to watch the movie Selection Code this evening. So we got to
Comes out
report
at
on that.
6:30, right?
Yes, sir. Yep, 6:30.
So Selection Code starts tonight at 6:30. And then we'll be reporting on that this evening. We will do a live stream on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch right around, I think it's 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight.
Yep, we'll be right on it.
All right. Well, like I said, slide over to Rumble, subscribe, like, and share, and we'll be putting this information out as soon as we can.
Amen to that.
All right. God bless.
So as far as the Patriot movement, and that's what LWN is, we are part of many patriots out there searching for the truth and delivering the news like it should be delivered.